Love you.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Brad and Mira for the Culture, the Otherppl Show's weekly pop culture digest. I'm Brad Listi, and I am a Gen Xer. I am joined, as always, by my millennial friend and co-host, Mira Gonzalez. Hello, Mira.
Hello, Brad. So on today's episode, just a little preview, some celebrity stories that we will be covering include influencers who keep dying, Kevin Spacey live in Tel Aviv. Has Olivia Nuzzi already been fired by Vanity Fair? Kim Kardashian has brain damage. And what the fuck are the Gotham Awards? Stay tuned.
Today's episode is brought to you by Tin House, publisher of a new memoir called A Silent Treatment by Jeannie Vanasco. It's all about, Mira, this book is very interesting. It's a memoir about, written by Jeannie, and it's about her relationship with her mom and how her mother will give her the silent treatment. Like the shortest silent treatment lasted 2 weeks, and I think the longest was 6 months. And
I understand that.
Yeah, her mother lives, like in the book, her mother lives in like an apartment that's attached to Jeannie's house. So like they're at close proximity, and her mom just like won't talk to her. Damn,
that sounds anxiety inducing.
Yeah, but it's very fascinating. It's a beautifully written book. Again, it's called A Silent Treatment by Jeannie Vanasco, available now from Tin House. And then I also want to give a plug to our sponsor, DeepDive. That is my company. It's a learning platform that creates in-depth audio courses for people with curious minds. Guess what, Mira?
What, Brad? Tell me.
The holiday sale is underway right now. The sales just keep coming.
They just keep coming. They keep rolling in.
Yeah, we had the Cyber Monday sale, and then that ended, and now it's the holiday sale. You can save 40% on everything through December 16th. Use the offer code CHEERS40. And
CHEERS40.
Yeah, like CHEERS40. That will save you 40% on whatever you buy, courses, bundles, etc. And I should emphasize that deep dive courses are the perfect gift for a writer. There's no shipping involved. It's delivered right to their inbox. All you have to do is select send as a gift at checkout, and you can choose the day and time of delivery.
So you can set it up, pre-set it up.
That's right.
Set it up before Christmas. Don't even have to think about it.
Don't even have to think about it. Set it and forget it. The website is www.deepdive.audio. And then otherwise, like I said, there has been illness sweeping through my house. My kids bring it home from school, and then it just seems to work through everybody one by one. And I'm sort of the last person to fall, which is annoying. And I went hiking this morning anyway. Like I refuse to concede illness. I'm trying hard to fight it. I know that's like, it's a stupid kind of pride, but like this is a big week for me. I can't be sick.
You are sick. That's insane. I can't be sick. Meanwhile, you're literally sick.
Podcasters can't be sick, Mira. And then
that's insane.
Yeah, and so I think like this is kind of like a twofold thing. Like I started trying to do Tai Chi in my garage.
What the fuck?
Well, it's twofold. First, I thought that it might help me ward off this illness if I got my chi flowing. And then I also have been getting a lot of ads on Instagram that Tai Chi workouts are the perfect workout for men who are over 50.
What does getting your chi flowing mean exactly?
I have no idea. But I want it. I want it to be happening.
I don't know if I want it to be happening. It sounds a little scary. It sounds a little medical. I kind of don't want the chi in my body.
Have you ever done Tai Chi before?
No.
Or Qigong?
What is that?
It's kind of like Tai Chi. It's just movement and breath exercises, but
seems like good exercise.
They're pretty low impact. Like that's the thing. I think you might actually like it, but what I'll say is that I did one of these workouts and it was kind of awesome. I kind of felt much better, and it didn't involve like super hardcore jumping around or heavy lifting or anything. It was all body weight, and I liked it.
There's some like stamina involved, no? Like to like be able to have the strength to like do things that slowly.
Kinda. It's kind of like yoga. It's somewhat similar to yoga, but maybe even less impact than like a traditional like power yoga class or something. But I don't know. I kind of was into it, so maybe I'll keep doing Tai Chi. I feel like Lou Reed from the Velvet Underground was big into Tai Chi.
Was he? I did not know that. That's he was also big into heroin, no?
Listen, heroin and Tai Chi
go hand in hand. Great combo.
They really do. So otherwise, it's now, you know, Christmas is now approaching. We're officially into that season. And in my household, that means we have this elf on a shelf bullshit happening.
My favorite. That's my favorite thing in the Listi household is the complicated elf on a shelf routine.
Yeah. Well, my daughter's 15, so she's kind of beyond the elf on a shelf years. My son is 10. I think he would be, but he's got some disabilities, so like he's sort of still into it. It's a tradition. My daughter, like, she gets into it, but she's the one who actually does the setups. So
like your daughter and Carrie are like doing the setups together
every night for like 20 days or whatever it is. They like and the like everybody's elf is a different name. I think you get to name your elf, and for some reason our elf's name is Junchi.
June, is that like named after a K-pop person or something?
I honestly don't even remember the origin of it.
I'm Googling Junchi.
It's like kid talk. I think it's just like kid talk or something, but
yeah, that's meaningless.
Junchi will be like rappelling from like a curtain rod on like a string, or like last night there were like all of these, you know how you make like snowflakes out of paper and make little like daisy chains of snowflakes. There was some of that this morning. And then each morning there's a gift.
Wow.
Every fucking morning.
Wow. That is like some like serious dedication and effort. Like every day of 31 different poses and gifts.
Yeah. And it's like, you know, I kind of blame Carrie for doing it. Once you get started on this and you set the expectation, then you've got to do it every year.
Yeah.
You can't tell River, like, oh, by the way, there's no elf on a shelf this year. Like, we're locked in.
Elf's gone. Elf died.
Yeah, right. Junchi. Poor Junchi. So
it's like he wakes up one day and it's just like a tombstone says Junchi on it.
Or just like Junchi's carcass. We could somehow...
Right, like it fell off the second story and it's like on the first story with like blood around it.
You could create like somehow like guts, like out of like, I don't know what it would be, like pasta or something. Just like Junchi fell. It's the end of Junchi.
That's the end. Rest in peace, Junchi. No more ever again.
So I think we should also out River for texting you this weekend.
He did text me this weekend. I love to get a text from River. It's one of my favorite texts to get is a text from River. He is really, I think, like the funniest person that I know, like way funnier than Brad.
Yeah, because I think he was talking to me and he was just like, how far away does Mira live? Like out of nowhere. And so I then texted like our exchange to Mira. So basically I'm hanging out with River. Like Mira obviously isn't there. She's not even part of the conversation. Then out of nowhere, apropos of nothing, he says to me, "Hey Dad, how far away does Mira live?"
Frightening.
And I'm like, why? I was like, why? I was like, do you want to go over and hang out with Mira? And he says, yeah, so I can creep on her from the window. And I'm like, what? Like, are you? And he's like, yeah, she'd scream like a little girl.
It's so like, and at the time I was alone in the house because Tyler was out of town. So like, first of all, it was hilarious. And then second of all, I was like, you know what? I would scream like a little girl. Like that would be really scary.
So I don't know. I'm not entirely sure, but like River watches a lot of these YouTube videos of like little boys doing like scary boy shit. You know, like there's like a whole genre of these YouTube videos where they're trying to scare people and do creepy things. And so I think he gets into that and then thinks he wants to do it. But I don't know why he picked you.
Wow. You just thought it'd be a good victim.
Yeah. So anyway, I texted Mira the transcript essentially from this back and forth. And then the next day, River reached out to you via text, I think, to apologize or something.
Yeah. He said like, what exactly did he say? He said like, sorry that I scared you, bro. That And I think he called me a doofus at one point.
Yeah, who knows what's going to come out of his mouth, but I'm glad he at least had the decency to apologize.
Yeah, he said, "Hi, Mira, is River. Sorry for scaring you, bro. Sorry, but what are you doing today, bro?"
What does bro mean? I think he meant to say bro once, right?
Yeah, I think he must have just typed it twice, but I kind of like it. Like, hey, bro, what's up?
Why is he calling you bro?
I was going to ask you that question. I assume that's something that you would know better than me. He's kind of always done it. So he's called me bro.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But... Anyway, how was your Thanksgiving, Mira? I always like to hear because your family is entertaining.
Yeah, my family is entertaining and pretty large. The Thanksgiving was like relatively tame this year. But there was at one point, so my grandpa, he goes diving and he catches fish and he does spear fishing and like scuba diving and all of this stuff. He did have 3 strokes this year, and so we told him, don't go fucking diving anymore, you fucking maniac. You're fucking 83 years old. You need to fucking stop it right now. But he did come to Thanksgiving with a large plate of the most disgusting clams I've ever eaten in my life. They were gigantic and chewy, and everybody was like, what the fuck are these? Why are you bringing these to Thanksgiving?
That's disgusting.
And then he was like, well, I dove for these clams. And, so I was like, why the fuck are you diving? Like, fucking sit down, you old man. And then he was like, no, like, it's not like, it wasn't like that bad. Like, here, I'll show you. So he busts out his phone and he Googles clam diving, which does not have the results that he expected. He Googled clam diving, and then he looked at his phone and was like, oh, and like put it down. We're like, what happened?
Well, it's like sexual, right?
It's like eating someone out. Yeah, you're like diving into a clam. You're like clam diving. And he did not consider that. And he was like, never mind. And we were like, what? He's like, well, I Googled clam diving. So that was pretty funny. Then my uncle's French wife is always pretty much the funniest one there. She was like, how do you guys feel about the Joshua Tree? It is so hot, and then it is so cold, and then it is so dry. I hate it there. I don't love it. Was really shit talking the desert for some reason. They had gone there for like a day. And she was, inhospitable. It's not supposed to be there for humans.
I kind of agree. Like it's too...
I was like, yes, Anna, I'm 100% with you. Fuck the desert. People are not supposed to live there. It is inhospitable.
It's rough on people and like the extremes, but you said Tyler was gone for 5 days. Did he leave for the holiday?
So Tyler, he went to the desert actually, which is where his parents live, to go do like a crazy 17-person Thanksgiving where they all were staying over at the house and like were there for 5 whole days, and like also did like Christmas, even though they're Jewish. It was like a whole situation. But
how did you get out of this?
Because I've got my own family.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got my own family, and every single one of my grandparents died or was seriously injured this year. So, it was relatively easy to get out of. It's like the one holiday where both of our parents insist on having us. So we like always end up going separate. But so Tyler left, and like as soon as he left, I got like a terrible cold, and then I got better. I got another terrible cold. I got like 3 separate colds. I threw my back out, which is still out, by the way, and I got a UTI, just back to back to back. The second that he left, my body was just like, no, this isn't gonna work. I'm rebelling until Tyler comes home. This bitch doesn't know how to feed herself, doesn't know how to take care of herself. And it's true. I fell to shambles. I was eating fucking cheese and crackers for dinner like all the time. I stayed up until fucking 4 a.m. Googling Stephen Paddock again.
Wait, who's Stephen Paddock?
He's a Mandalay Bay shooter in Vegas who shot like more people than has ever been shot before. And there's like a million conspiracy theories surrounding it because it's like the only shooting where there was zero motivation like at all. And nobody knows what the fuck the deal was or how he even managed to shoot so many people.
What's your theory?
I don't know. That's why I've Googled it so fucking much. Like this most recent time that I was Googling it, I was looking into like people who had listened to the police scanners that night and how like all of them and like lots of witnesses say that Planet Hollywood also had a shooter and that people were like running out of the hotel and that there was like an active shooter like shut down Planet Hollywood thing. So this most recent deep dive was into the multiple shooters theory. But I can't say that I believe any particular theory. The only thing that I do believe is that some shit was up there that we are not hearing about.
So wait, there's a casino in Las Vegas called Planet Hollywood?
What? Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah, it's like one of the big, it's where Brittany had her residency, I think.
Ugh.
It's like one of the bigger hotels in Vegas.
I can't imagine. Like Vegas is like awful anyway, like the Strip in Vegas. I don't like being there, but to go to like Planet Hollywood Casino just seems like the worst possible place.
It's god fucking awful. I was also looking into just Vegas, like creepy things about Las Vegas in general. Very creepy place. Did you know that there's 600 miles of tunnels underneath Las Vegas and like 12,000 people living in those tunnels who do not emerge?
That tracks.
Yeah, there's like literally mole people under Las Vegas. But
yeah, because it's 150 degrees outside.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to like hide from the fucking heat and then eventually the cold when it gets cold. And it's like they have nowhere to go. And then sometimes there's flash floods that just like empty the place out. And then other people go in there.
Why are there tunnels under Las Vegas?
I guess they were like massive storm drains for like the whatever that basin was. And then like they...
Oh, you mean Lake Mead?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe Lake Mead. No, it's like a man-made like storm drain thing to prevent like Las Vegas from flooding because it's in the middle of the desert. And like, I guess like it only gets filled like when it rains, which is like really rare. Like it's like the same like tunnel system that the Tesla Hyperloop was supposed to be built in, even though it was like never really built.
Yeah, what was that all? That was like such a sham.
Yeah, it was such bullshit. There's like supposed to be like a Hyperloop now in like LA or something like that, but it's like you go in and it's just like a rickety fucked up tunnel where like the Teslas are all like backing up and like being completely like in a traffic jam somehow, even though there's like only a couple of them in the whole fucking tunnel. What a mess. But
I think Elon Musk, I think I read some conspiracy theory where he like invented this bullshit concept for the Hyperloop in an effort to kill the light rail expansion, like the high-speed rail expansion, because that would, I think, reduce the number of Teslas that sell, right? These car companies don't want public transportation.
Yeah, I believe that. And it's like, isn't that kind of like what Chinatown's about? And like Who Killed Roger Rabbit? They want to make the freeways in Los Angeles and cover up all of that public transportation.
Fuckers.
Yeah, fuckers. But what else did I do this weekend? My little sister, who was 11, we have a 22-year age gap, was talking about how she wanted to have a sleepover with her friend so that her friend could pierce her ear with a needle because her friend did it to herself and it was fine. And I said, don't you dare fucking do that. Pinky promised me you won't do that and I'll take you to get your ear pierced. And so I did. She is now listening to bands that I listened to in middle school and her friends think that she's like alt because of it.
What
she's
bands?
Listening like Green Day, like My Chemical Romance. Like, it's weird. Like fucking Fall Out Boy, like these like pop punk bands that were coming out when I was in middle school. Like, I'm old as fuck now. I'm officially old.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. It's like when I like started listening to fucking Duran Duran in high school and like people thought that it was really old. And my mom was like, oh no, this band is coming back.
It happens.
It's fucked. And like when we went to get pierced, I just like, they thought that I was her mom and I just didn't correct them because it's like way easier than explaining that we're sisters with a 22-year age gap.
Now, I'm imagining your dad doesn't care that she got her ears pierced.
No, my dad doesn't care. He's like, my dad doesn't care about anything. He's a terrible parent. I hope you're listening, Dad.
He barely even knows she's there.
Yeah, he like barely knows that there's a child at his house. He doesn't even know how many children he has. He's just a fucking disaster.
Plus, he was a heroin addict. He can't say anything. If she wants to use needles to pierce her ear, what can he say? Yeah, what can he really say besides like, don't do that in my house is what he said. And I was like, you fucking dumbass. Like, that's not how you fucking get your kid to not do that. She's gonna do it anyways. Just like, take her to get her fucking ear pierced, you fucking idiot. And then beyond that, I found myself this weekend just like totally in awe at the fact that like Stranger Things is still happening. Have you seen this shit? I've never seen Stranger Things.
I've seen like a couple episodes of it, I guess, but it just feels like, it's been like a decade since the first season. Like, why is it taking so long? Like, these kids are old as fuck now. Like, they're not children. Like, I don't even know like how they're continuing the plot line.
Wait, do they need to be children? I don't know anything about it.
I mean, they're kids. That's like the whole thing of the show is like they're like she's like a child with superpowers, and they like discover her, and like they're kids. I mean, like I don't think they're grown up like completely. Like maybe they're in like high school or something in the show. I don't know. But I mean, I haven't even seen the show really. I've seen a couple episodes of the first season, and even I know that like, or at least I predict that the show is going to end with the whole thing just having been their D&D game. So that's my prediction, having not seen the show.
Is it a good show?
I don't think it is. I only saw the first couple episodes, and then I was like, I am bored and done. But people fucking love it. I don't know. People go fucking crazy. I mean, I'll get very invested in a show if it's like good, although I've kind of like fried my mind with Real Housewives at this point. So it's like I have little interest in any non-Real Housewives shows.
That's what it does to you when you watch that shit. It just makes all other television unpalatable.
I mean, I was talking to my uncle's French wife because she's as big of a Real Housewives head as I am, and the only one in the family who watches it besides me. And like, we were talking to my brother's girlfriend about how she's been watching Gilmore Girls, which like, and we were both like, yeah, like, you know, I did that in the past. But then we realized that we discovered Real Housewives, and it was like, okay, here's this like show that's kind of about like women talking and like women, like, you know, their interpersonal relationships between, you know, women and like their moms, and like, you know, they're fighting with each other and like whatever. But then we discovered Real Housewives, and it was like, oh, okay, like Gilmore Girls was like methadone, and like Real Housewives is pure heroin. And so how the fuck are you supposed to go back?
Everything pales.
It's like if you want to watch like a TV show that's kind of playing in the background where it's like women talking to each other about their interpersonal relationships, everything pales in comparison to Real Housewives.
And that's what you want. You like that.
Yes. Like when Tyler was out of town, this is literally what I do. I sleep in his spot on the bed because it's closer to the TV, and I turn on Real Housewives and I fall asleep to it.
That's so wild.
It puts me to sleep. I don't know. These ladies, they're talking fast, they're talking loud, they're talking over each other, they're being crazy, and I'm like, feels like home.
You just numb out.
I come from a long line of women with big mouths, both figuratively and literally, and like I think it just suits me. Hearing these women talk quickly and loudly like this, it just suits me right to sleep.
Wow.
It's fucked.
All right. Well, yeah. I think we heard from Angry Adam this week.
We did, yeah. Speaking of angry, crazy people, let's listen.
This is how I fall asleep. I listen to Angry Adam.
That's right. Angry Adam on repeat.
Hey guys, it's Angry Adam. Coming to you live from Minneapolis. Been at my in-laws for Thanksgiving, and we're leaving today. Thank God. I love them, but it's been a lot. They're 90 and 89, and like the amount of shouting that goes on in this house is out of fucking control. And then you say something and like nobody can hear you, and then they say the same thing, and you don't know if they can't hear you or if you're just being like professionally gaslit by the best to ever do it. One piece of LA news that you did not touch on last week was that the Cinerama Dome and the ArcLight are going to be open again, which is really great news. One time, and it reminds me, so I had like all these points, like all these ArcLight points, and you know, I don't know if they're still going to be good or what, but I remember one time being really high and seeing something there like, I don't know, Fast and the Furious, like 69 or whatever the fuck it was. And I went up to the concession stand. I got my popcorn and my fucking enema or whatever it was. And they're like, oh, do you want to use your points? And I go, yeah. And then apropos of nothing, I go, how many points for physician-assisted suicide? And the look behind the concession person's face, she just like, her face just like sunk into a frown. But I hope it comes back, and I hope I can cash my points in and get that physician-assisted suicide. Mary, you should have seen Brad outside in Highland Park. Like, he had never even heard of Highland Park. Like, that's how small his sphere of influence is. He's very, very gentrified. I think I'm rambling now. Happy Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
I feel like that was fairly tame.
Yeah, it was pretty tame, I gotta say, considering it's the holidays and he's a very angry man. It was incredibly tame, I gotta say. But the physician-assisted suicide remark just reminded me of an incredibly dark story that I'm going to choose to tell. When my grandma was dying, literally on her deathbed, we were talking to a social worker about, like apart from my grandma, about the end-of-life option, physician-assisted suicide. And my mom called it suicide, said, like, what about, like, the suicide pill option or something? And this fucking social worker goes, well, it's not suicide. And my mom said, oh, okay, so what is it exactly? He said, well, it's, what is it? Like medical assistance in dying. And my mom was like, okay, whatever the fuck you want to call it, all right? Jesus, she's already fucking died. She, like, lost it on this social worker who was trying to, like, correct our use of the word suicide while, you know, grandma was dying in the other room and we were talking about the end of life option. In the moment, I, like, could barely hold back my laughter. Like, I was like, oh my God, this is the fucking funniest shit I've ever seen. My mom losing it at this social worker who was, like, trying to be kind, but then ultimately is correcting us on our use of the word suicide in the darkest moment of our life.
Yeah, like semantics. I can only imagine what these social workers have to deal with. Like, people are just, like, frayed. Their nerves are frayed. They're at their...
Oh my God. That whole experience taught me that, like, all of the people who deal with, like, not that post-death, but, like, the dying part, like, just based on how insane I was being, I cannot imagine the shit that they must see. Because, like, we weren't being, like, the most insane that we could possibly be. You know, like, there's, like, I can imagine other families being a lot more insane than we were being. And, like, we were already being really fucking insane. Like, really, really insane. Like, just, like, begging people to be like, can you tell us whether or not she's gonna shit herself? Like, we will pay thousands of dollars to not have to deal with that, please. Oh, so our story, speaking of death, see, that's a good one. Our first story this week has to do with what we discussed last week, which I was kind of scoffing at you, but I guess influencers are just dying left and fucking right.
I'm telling you.
I don't know what the fuck. So another influencer died at 25 after running into a truck while they were lane splitting on a motorcycle.
Well, you know, what are you fucking doing? First of all, like, just riding a motorcycle, period, is questionable.
So I will never get on a motorcycle ever. That is like, there was one time when my grandma took me and my brother to Toys R Us and said, I will buy you any toy that you want if you promise me that you will never, ever get on a motorcycle. And me and my brother have never, ever gotten on a motorcycle. And when I see them lane splitting, I get furious. Like, what the fuck? Do you want to just fucking die? Like, it's insane.
It's like, honestly, riding a motorcycle is sort of like free climbing, you know, like free soloing.
Yes.
Where you're just like rock climbing without a rope. Like, you get on a motorcycle, yeah, it's fun. And I'm sure it's like invigorating or whatever to have the wind in your hair, but you have zero margin for error, essentially.
Yeah, zero. I mean, doctors call them, what, donor mobiles, I think, because you just die and your organs inside are totally fine because you're young and healthy and, like, you just get a head injury.
Yeah, I feel like you have to be a little bit suicidal just to, like, be on a motorcycle and then to be lane splitting at like high speeds.
It's insane. Like, it's completely insane. Like, it's like, I don't really get, like, angry on the road. I don't get, like, road rage or whatever. When I see motorcycles lane splitting, I get genuinely furious. Like, I cannot fucking stand it. Because it's like, not only are you putting yourself at risk, but you're putting, like, another driver at risk for doing manslaughter. So this lady who died on her motorcycle lane splitting also posted on social media hours before her death, I'm hoping I don't crash because I'm riding without my glasses. I cannot fathom being, like, not to, like, blame a victim here, like, it's awful that she died, but what the fuck were you thinking?
I mean, it seems like she had a death wish.
That's the only thing that I can possibly imagine. You're lane splitting and you're not wearing your fucking glasses? Like, what?
Yeah.
I don't drive my Mazda without my glasses.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like, that's fucking psychotic.
Yeah. It's like you're tempting fate and you're 25 years old. I think maybe she just, you know, one of these young people who feels invincible, but she's another influencer gone too soon.
I mean, yeah. And then I guess there's another influencer who died by being murdered and dumped in a forest by her ex, who is Austrian. which I gotta say seems extra scary.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, it's one thing to be murdered, but to be murdered by an Austrian seems like extra freaky.
I kind of can't imagine like a scarier type of person to be murdered by, like an accent that somebody could have that would be scarier than that. I don't think it exists.
It's like Christoph Waltz is like your murderer.
Right, like in Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I think that like the Jewish blood in me makes me like genetically predisposed to be afraid of people with that accent. I choose to believe that. I just do.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, I've been to Austria. Have you ever been there?
No. God, no, I would never.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
We were one time when the Eras tour was happening and we had not gotten tickets yet. We were looking at tickets and we saw that tickets in Poland were incredibly cheap. And so we were looking like, okay, well, how much is it to like fly to Poland? Would it be less money? And Natasha, my best friend, who is like extremely Jewish, just responded in all caps, "I am not going to Poland."
You could do the Eras tour and visit Auschwitz. Is it Auschwitz in Poland or no?
Yeah. It's the funniest part of it to me was that I guess in Poland they do like in remembrance of the Holocaust every year they do like air raid sirens. And the air raid sirens were happening during the time that the Eras tour was also happening. So they had to put out a warning, like, the air raid signs aren't real. It's just in remembrance of the Holocaust, which would mean if we had gone to Poland, we would be loading ourselves onto trains with a large crowd while air raid sirens were happening. Imagining, like, Natasha's anxiety during that is, like, just one of the funniest things I can think of.
Yeah, that's too much.
Speaking of Jews.
Whoa.
Yeah. Speaking of Jews, I got a lot of good transitions this episode. I'm kind of killing it despite being sick and high on muscle relaxers.
Wait, you're sick
I don't know
too?
if I mentioned that. Yeah. I'm like, I've got a cold from my baby sister. I'm like, I don't have like a fucking flu like you seem to have, but I'm definitely sick and I'm definitely high on muscle relaxers. So nobody's steering this boat today. This is a real, if you're here and I'm here, then who's flying the plane kind of moment.
It's a rudderless ship.
Exactly. So speaking of Jews and Nazis, Kevin Spacey, he is now doing or did a performance in, of all places, Tel Aviv, Israel. So
wait, I thought he was in, like last week we were talking, he was in Cyprus.
Well, so apparently, according to him, he was going to perform in Cyprus, and then they told him that he had to cancel his show in Tel Aviv if he was going to perform in Cyprus, and he valiantly refused and said, "I will not cancel my show in Israel. I love Israel," and so decided to just do the Tel Aviv show instead. I personally am calling bullshit. I feel like that never happened. I feel like he's just trying to play up his affinity for Israel and for the Jewish people despite his Nazi upbringing.
Yeah. He had a Nazi father, didn't he?
Yeah, but, you know, it's Israel, right? And it's like, it's marginal in Israel. They don't really, you know, whether or not they care.
So wait, this guy's playing, he's going to play Cyprus, and then that falls through, and then he goes to Tel Aviv. So
and then he goes to Tel Aviv.
What's next? Like, where's he going? Like he's on tour, clearly.
He's going to like the Democratic Republic of the Congo next.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey live at the Diamond Mine.
Like Kevin Spacey live in Pyongyang.
Yeah, he's definitely going to North Korea. It feels inevitable at this point.
It does. He's going to all of like the reject countries that you're not supposed to go to. He's playing live from the Diamond Mine in the Congo. Child Soldiers is his backup band.
Yeah, there's just like sad child soldiers just like playing the stand-up bass behind him.
So I'm going to play a little bit of audio from his performance in Tel Aviv. So to give you just a visual here, he is wearing like a tuxedo with a little bow tie, and he is doing like you know, like the WB Frog who has like a little like top hat, and he goes like, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime gal." Like that's basically what Kevin Spacey is doing here. So just to play a little audio.
That's life, and I tell you, I can't deny it. Many times I thought of quitting, baby, but my heart won't buy it.
Wow.
So that's him singing That's Life. He did a lot of jazz standards. He tap danced. The performance was at Hangar 11, which I guess is a performance space in Tel Aviv. It opened up with a vignette, I guess, of his top film moments, including when he received an Academy Award. It's just so fucking dark. Like, so dark. It is. When I saw it this morning, I just texted Brad and I was like, I can't stop laughing. Like, it is the fucking funniest, most insane thing I've ever seen. Like, up there literally tap dancing for people. It is so unbelievably pathetic.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah, of course you do.
I feel sad. I feel sad for Kevin.
I feel sad for the rapist. I don't know.
No, it's just like, I mean, it's just like such a, it's like the ultimate, it's like a very contemporary Hollywood tragedy. This guy's like an abuser, and then he just can't let go of fame. He's basically destitute, and he's ending his career in Tel Aviv, like singing to a bunch of, like, who is this audience?
There's 2,000 of them. That's a lot of fucking people.
Mira, we have a larger audience than Kevin Spacey. I just want you to know.
Well, someone tell Kevin Spacey, we've officially made it. Our podcast is bigger than the Kevin Spacey crowd. That's how you know. If your podcast audience is bigger than Kevin Spacey's crowd in Tel Aviv, that's how you know you've really made it. I mean, the people that I really feel bad for in this situation are his backing band. Like, they look upset.
Yeah, where do they find these poor bastards?
I mean, God, it's like their country is committing an act of genocide, and this seems like the worst thing that's ever happened to them.
Yeah, they're in the middle of an act of genocide, but being Kevin Spacey's backup band is like more tragic.
They're just like, oh God, like everything's been okay for the last few years except for this. This is the worst thing ever.
Oh my God. Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, there's more than 2,000 people there. I have to believe they're older. I can't imagine young people going to the Kevin Spacey show.
I mean, I can't imagine. I mean, just based alone on the music that he's playing, like, he's not up there playing Pink Pony Club. He's up there doing jazz standards. Like, this is not for the young people. This is not for the youth.
And like, how hard up for any kind of entertainment do you have to be to like get out of your house, put clothes on, put on an outfit, and go out to the Kevin Spacey show?
Jesus Christ. I mean, what do you think is going through his mind up there?
It can't be good.
It can't be good.
But, you know, then again, like, I think somebody like him, he might be delusional. He might be like, they love me. I'm coming back. I'm on my way.
This is my comeback. He's like fucking tap dancing in front of 2,000 elderly people in Tel Aviv. And he's like, I'm coming back, folks. This is it.
What was that Martin Scorsese movie about the comedian?
Oh, King of Comedy?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
It's
just
very
like,
King of Comedy. He's like going to go like shoot Jimmy Kimmel. Like, he's going to get a gun and fucking murder Jimmy Kimmel on stage. I
mean, and I just feel like, I mean, you got to wonder too, like in Israel, they can't be getting a ton of entertainment, like acts. Like they don't get a lot of concerts coming through Israel these days, right?
No, I can't imagine they do. Like, I can't think of a single artist who was like played in Israel. If anyone would, it'd be like Radiohead, but I think they're even too scared to fucking do that. It's like they just get Kevin Spacey. Like, that's it. That's the only entertainment.
Radiohead is pro-Israel?
Yeah, like Johnny Greenwood lives in Israel.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a fun fact for you. Look it up, you guys. It's a damn shame. They're very talented, but they're also Zionists, just like Kevin Spacey, apparently. I think he's going to convert to Judaism. I think he's soft launching his conversion to Judaism.
I mean, that seems like it would track. I wouldn't be shocked.
It's a very cancel person thing to do, like to be like, all right, now I'm going to be religious, and that's how I'm going to, atone for my sins. I'm going to become Jewish. He's going to like put his hand on that special wall. He's going to like wear a kippah.
When I went to Israel years ago, as like in pure tourist mode, just like wandering around the old city, and like I went to the Western Wall, and what did I do?
You touch it and cry? No,
I think I was talking too loud. I got scolded. Or it was like a Saturday, and so it was that the Sabbath. And somebody was like, no, somebody in Hebrew, was like talking to me, and I didn't know what he was saying, and I was like, sorry.
That's so fucking funny. You were like touching it on Shabbat or something, or you're like
Probably.
Not allowed to. Were you wearing a kippah?
No.
Yeah, well, you fucked up there already.
And then I remember going up to the Temple Mount because like there's like the Golden Dome or whatever, and it's like this contested area. It's like a shrine of importance to like all these different religions, but it's you know. And so I'm up there, and I just remember like these like Muslim people looking at me like they wanted to kill me. And I'm like, look, I have no skin in the game here. I'm just here I'm just trying to get a selfie.
You're like, everyone wants to kill me.
Yeah, basically.
The Jews want to kill me too. You guys are not alone in that.
No, exactly. I was persona non grata.
So one thing they can all agree on is that they want to kill Brad.
I'm the one thing that can unite the Jews and the Palestinians.
I mean, I gotta say, Kevin Spacey is a great candidate for being an Israeli Jew because his dad was a Nazi, so he's really got every part of, Israeli culture kind of in his blood.
I was going to say, because Kevin Spacey's not Jewish by birth, clearly.
Nope, his dad is a Nazi. He is not Jewish by birth. He is Nazi by birth, which a lot of people in Israel are not Nazi by birth, but they are Nazi by choice.
And he's the hottest show in Tel Aviv right now. I mean, they've been abandoned by everyone besides Kevin Spacey. He's the only real friend to the Jews. I mean, my people have to stand up in defense of the one man who was bravely not anti-Semitic during Holocaust that's being committed by the Jews. So, he really, as a Jew, I do have to now stand behind Kevin Spacey. Well, so the question I think that comes to mind for me is like, is this strategic on his part, or is he just basically going anywhere where anyone will have him?
Maybe a little of both. I think that it's strategic to like pick Israel over Greece, to be like, okay, Greece, no, I'm not going to cancel my show in Israel. Like I am going to go to Israel and not to Greece. Like that seems pointed, but I'm also fairly certain that that's just because like Israel was paying him a lot more money. Like, I have to imagine Israel has a lot more money than Greece to pay Kevin Spacey. And, like, Greece probably isn't struggling as much to find somebody to, like, come be entertainment there.
Yeah, that's wild. I really wonder, like, how does this end? He's just going to keep, like, rambling around from hotel to hotel?
I thought that he would have killed himself by now. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Like... Like, it seems like that's a dignified way to go here. Like, oh, either you're going to be, like, tap dancing for fucking senior citizens in Tel Aviv, or you're going to go out by choice. Play
some more of his singing. I want to hear him.
He's, like, got kind of an okay voice, I guess. But, like, it's dark. He plays a harmonica at one point. This is him tap dancing.
Dance a lick right across the cell. Grabbed his pants, took a better stance, jumped up high.
He's really belting it too. You can see his face is getting kind of red. He's like got the fist going in the area to take his suit jacket off. At one point, he just sits down on a stool and just kind of starts like talking, just with like kind of like soft jazz playing in the background, like just like talking to the audience, like
while like the guy playing the bass like pulls a string off of his bass and just hangs himself with it.
Starts doing like the Toni Collette in Hereditary, like just going like cutting his neck back and forth.
Oh my God.
A picture I'm seeing of Kevin Spacey kind of talking to the audience, and behind him is a picture of himself as a young man touching that wall that we were just talking about. What is it? The Western Wall?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like touching it all fucking, I don't know, spiritually or whatever. What the fuck even is that wall? Like, I'm a Jew and I don't even really understand it.
It's like, yeah, people go pray. Who knows? It's
like, what's the significance of it? Why are they praying at it?
Oh, maybe it was like a fortress wall back in the time of like the ancient, I forget the name of the king of Judea or whatever, but it was like, it was like something like that. And
some bullshit and fucking doesn't matter.
Everybody's like so into it. It's like, oh, we got to go cry at the wall.
This is like something that has been, I mean, not the most shocking thing recently, but one shocking thing is like every Jew that I know, it's like part of being Jewish that like, yes, you care about being Jewish, but it's also kind of annoying. Like, you're like, okay, like, yeah, like, I'm a Jew. All right, we're doing fucking Passover. Read the fucking Haggadah. Like, I'm fucking tired. Like, I just want to eat. Like, get it over with. Like, let's go. And like now suddenly everybody's like, wow, it's like the most meaningful thing. Like you have to like say the prayer and you have to like cut the challah with your family and blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, like every Shabbat that I've ever been to is like, get the fucking knife out and cut the fucking challah so we can eat. I'm fucking hungry. Like hurry the fuck up. All right. We're saying, okay, we're going to sing the fucking song. All right.
Yeah. All of it. All these traditions. Like I got no use for them.
No, I mean, and like the Jews do them like kind of angrily. That's been my entire experience of Judaism. Even like the most devout Jews are doing it sort of angrily.
I just feel like, yeah, it's like, I think most people are annoyed by them, and yet you put yourself through it out of some sense of obligation.
Yeah, Passover fucking sucks shit, bro. Like, I don't want to fucking sit there for an hour eating fucking dates with lettuce. Like, I will... You ask any Jew about this and they'll agree unless they're an Israeli Jew, and then maybe they'll like shoot you with a gun. I don't know.
Yeah, my mom, like my whole family, like my daughter loves the holidays. And like she's a kid, so she gets a pass. I think that's who it's for. I've always said this. But my wife is like, just be, you always turn dark at the holidays. Be nice to the kids. Evan's only going to be in the house for another 3 years. And I'm like, look, I never have wanted her to not like it. I just don't like it.
I don't want her to not like it. I just want to ruin it. That's all.
No, I'm not trying to ruin her experience. But like, I don't think that like me pretending to like it is the answer.
Don't you get like some joy though out of like the kids enjoying it? Like, I feel like that's like, I might not look forward to the holidays for myself, but like I look forward to it for kids. Like if there's kids involved, it's more fun.
Correct. That's how it should be. Like that's the only rational way to approach it is that
it's like if kids are involved, then like okay, you're like getting them gifts and it's like exciting to see them open it and you get joy via them. Like that's the most fun holiday is when there's little kids around.
That's right.
Other than that, it's like, I don't know, my mom just hands us like an envelope with like $100 in it and she's like, Merry Christmas, and then we like eat and it's fine. So our next story is another update about Olivia Nuzzi, who you'll remember last week. I don't even know how to fucking recap this insane fucking story. It just doesn't fucking end. Non-fucking stop. Ryan Lissa, fucking Olivia Nuzzi. She had some kind of situationship with RFK Jr. and then just was doing like catch and kill where she was getting stories about RFK Jr. and then like letting him know about the stories. And then she also fucked Mark Sanford. And it's like this whole fucking thing. She's like Vanity Fair's West Coast editor, apparently, until recently, where I guess now it's in question as to whether or not she's going to remain the editor now that all this shit has come out.
Yeah. So like basically they soft launched her as the West Coast editor in this New York Times profile. And then there was such a backlash that it sounds like Vanity Fair's going to fire her before she even really gets started.
I mean, first of all, hiring somebody who lived on the East Coast their entire life as the West Coast editor is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. So she shouldn't have been hired in the first place. Like, who the fuck is the editor who is hiring her? They should be fired because, like, beyond the breach of journalistic ethics and like the obvious problems, like she's not from the West Coast. So
yeah, the whole thing is just, it's so craven.
It's so fucking stupid. I mean, I just wonder like where the fuck she's going to go. Like after she clearly gets, I mean, she has to get fired from Vanity Fair. Otherwise it's just like a joke. Like Vanity Fair is a joke. I mean, they already are, I guess.
I'll be interested to see what her book sales are like. I'm sure it's going to sell some, but like, I don't think it's going to be some huge hit. I mean, these books, you'd be surprised. Like, like the thing is, people in the media will read it. Like people in journalism and the media care about this story, but like the wider public doesn't give a fuck.
Right. Cause like the journalists in the media are just going to take the parts that anybody would care about and like write about them. And then why would you have to read the book? Like the book is written poorly, like absolute shit. She admits that she wrote it on her phone. Like, it's not like a good book. And like the media will take out the salacious parts that anyone's interested in anyways. So like, why would you buy the book? Yeah.
Are you going to read it?
No, absolutely not. Jesus,
I'm not going to read it.
I read books by like reality television stars and like Hilton family historians.
That's your wheelhouse?
That's my wheelhouse is like books that are like extremely long biographies of like really rich criminal families. Like that's my shit.
So I guess like the question for Olivia Nuzzi is like, she's blown up her journalism career. She's trying to make this comeback, but now that's blowing up. It seems like any kind of comeback as a serious political journalist is not going to be possible. Like, there's no way after you've done something like this that you could ever be credible as a political journalist at a reputable magazine.
Absolutely not. I mean, I can't imagine anybody giving her stories after this. You'd be like a psychopath to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to like be an anonymous source for Olivia Nuzzi. Like, that's just like, you're going to go to fucking prison for that. I think she'll probably like maybe do a podcast.
That's where she'll go.
You know, like, I think she could easily become like a kind of like Call Her Daddy style podcast host who's like, you know, like going and like talking about like the inappropriate things going on in the political world or something, like kind of like a mix between like Call Her Daddy and like Candace Owens.
Yeah, I could see that.
You know, like a Call Her Daddy, but with like conspiracy theories attached.
I mean, I still can't get past the whole RFK thing. It's all so gross.
It's so fucking disgusting. And like fuck Vanity Fair, honestly. Like, I know it's like interesting or whatever the fuck, but like, I hope nobody takes Vanity Fair seriously, like, ever again. Like, hiring her at like a journalistic institution, it's like hiring Jeffrey Epstein in an all-girls high school.
Which happened. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's like the media culture that we live in now is just all about like attention economy, clicks. Like that was the calculation, and it's just so craven. And so,
right. Like, was it worth it for Vanity Fair?
That's the thing. I wonder if it's like net positive for them just to have this attention on their bad behavior, you know?
Right. Is it like any press is good press, even like for the place that is putting the press out? Like, it is just like Vanity Fair is now just like acting like an influencer trying to like make, you know, get clicks off of like a story. Like, they're acting like Dumois or something like that. And it's like,
it's such an annoying magazine.
It is a really annoying magazine. It's true. I mean, it does make me wonder, like, what is the cancellation timeline now? Because it's like, okay, Olivia Nuzzi, like, when did this RFK story come out? Was it like a year ago?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it feels like it does feel like the cancellation forgiveness timeline is like definitely shrinking.
Yeah, it feels like it's shrinking. Like, I feel like it used to be a couple years, and now it feels like it's a couple months.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, because Matt Lauer, I just read as I was getting ready that, you know, Matt Lauer, I think it was from the Today Show back in the day.
Yeah.
And he like was caught like what?
He was like an early cancellation. He was like caught, like, didn't he have like a button that would like lock women into his like office?
Yeah. I mean, just something like so like unbelievably like Dr. Evil shit, you know?
Yeah.
And he, I want to say, got caught like at the worst possible time. It was like the height of
Yeah,
Me
it was
Too.
the height. He was like one of the early ones.
And so he's now supposedly going to try to stage a comeback after 8 years in the wilderness.
A comeback doing what?
As a journalist, as like a media figure.
Is he going to have a podcast also?
It's the only place, it's the last refuge of the scoundrel is the podcast.
It's the Lauer Power Hour.
That's right. The Lauer Hour.
The Lauer Hour. I think that we should develop like a formal process for somebody to come back from cancellation. Like cancellation rehab. Like, what is like the steps? Like, we need to like lay them out so that people know.
Well, listen, it's a real question. It's like, what is unforgivable versus what is forgivable in terms of like having a public career?
Right. I mean, like Olivia Nuzzi, like what she did, I would say it's not like unforgivable in like a Me Too cancellation way. I like her, like, I don't even think she deserves to be like canceled in her like entire life. I just think that she deserves to like not do journalism ever again.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know, like Matt Lauer deserves to be canceled in his entire life. But like Olivia Nuzzi, I think, as much as I fucking dislike her, and I really do, like, I think she just really deserves like, yeah, to just not do anything in journalism again. Like, if she has a successful podcast, you know, it'll be annoying, but like, I don't think that like she should not be doing it. Whereas like if Matt Lauer has a podcast, I think he should not be doing it.
And like, what's like Charlie Rose doing? You know, all these like old media
Charlie
dudes.
Rose, yeah. I mean, okay, so like, if there was a formal process for rehabilitation from cancellation, based on like the Olivia Nuzzi outline of her coming back from cancellation, it would be like, go to Malibu for a year,
Well, she's got that figured out.
Right. She's got that. So she's like inhaled the ocean air and like, experienced Malibu.
Well, I want to say Malibu per capita. I read there was an article in the New Yorker years ago about like rehab culture and how.
Oh, it's all in Malibu.
Yeah, Malibu is like a mecca.
Yeah, Visions Malibu. That's like when I was in high school and kids would get sent to rehab, you would go first to Provo, Utah, where they would do child abuse. And then they would send you to Visions Malibu, where they would do like, it was like a halfway house between like the like wilderness rehab and like being back at home.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's so many different rehab facilities in Malibu. It's big business.
Yeah.
And I forget what the population of Malibu is, but it's not actually huge.
No, it's tiny.
But when you like broke it all down, there was like one rehab facility for every like 200 residents of Malibu.
Right. So perfect place to be rehabilitated.
Yeah. If you're going to rehab your image, go to like the rehab capital of America.
Yeah, exactly. It's like Malibu is like the rehab capital for like people who don't want to be severely mistreated. And then Provo is the capital for people who do want to be severely mistreated.
Just like some Mormon just whipping you into shape. Like, what are they? I don't even know. It sounds.
It's not even Mormons. It's like the troubled teen complex, like where it's like you have like these like troubled teen rehab centers where they literally, you pay these people and they come and they kidnap your child in the middle of the night. Don't tell them where they're going. Bring them to these like fucked up rehabs where the kids like don't get like phones or any access to anything, and they don't tell the parents what's going on there. And then they like, put kids in like solitary confinement, and they like kids like die all the time. Like they're like only allowing them to have cold showers and shit. Like watch the Paris Hilton documentary on it. It's fucked.
No, this happened to a friend. I mean, a friend of our family went through this. Like
really?
Yeah. Parents sort of freaked out, thought their daughter was doing a bunch of drugs, and like these people showed up at the house and like took her to the airport.
Yeah, this would happen to kids. I probably said this before, but like when I was in high school, it happened to kids like all the time, multiple kids every single year. Like it would just be like, oh, like where did that person go? They've been gone for like 2 weeks. Weird. And then they were just at rehab for the rest of the year, and they came back as a different person. See
how lucky you are, Mira, that your family
that my family's a little insane.
Yeah. This is you had a drug addict father. This is how it works out for you. You don't have to you don't have to get shipped off to Utah.
When you have like a lifelong touring musician stepdad and like a heroin addicted dad and a 19-year-old mom, they're like, you know what? You smoke weed on the weekends, it's actually not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we'll let the weed slide.
Yeah, they're like, that's fine as long as you are not actively murdering somebody. Like, it's pretty much okay. So the process then for cancellation rehab, you go to Malibu, either to a real rehab or just like to a fucking house on the beach. Like you like let the like ocean air like cure you. You like start reading Joan Didion for the first time at age 30 or whatever the fuck. Or like if you're like, what's like the boy version? Like
it's Bret Easton.
Yeah, right. Obviously it's right. So like you either start reading Bret Easton Ellis or Joan Didion, like for the first time, changes your life. You're like, wow, I'm going to become this person. Like not even like a me version of this person, but like I'm simply going to just try to become Joan Didion. And like, that's going to do it, cheat on your husband and like get close to suicide. I feel like that's part of it.
There has to be like a true like dark night of the soul.
Yeah. And it's like got to be like a dark night of the soul, like not one that actually makes you like understand the impact of your actions or like do anything to help fix them or atone for them. It's just like a dark night of the soul where you're like, wow, everyone hates me. I'm going to kill myself. Like, that's so sad that everybody hates me. I thought I was a good person. I guess I'm going to kill myself. But then instead of committing suicide, you become religious. That's the next phase.
Or spiritual.
Right. Like Kevin Spacey, he's going to convert to Judaism. He's on that section of his cancellation timeline.
Yeah. You definitely got to get into crystals. You've got to, embrace the woo-woo Malibu.
Yeah, it's
vibes.
got to be like the way that you're like supposedly atoning for your crimes. It's like, no. Like, I know that I did like some really bad shit, but now I'm like into, some kind of God type spiritual something or other. And like my soul is saved.
Yeah. Instead of actually doing like a rigorous self-examination, it's just, you just buy some crystals and like pretend.
Yeah. And you start talking about like, the the full moon and chi, you start talking about your chi moving through your body and your chakras and shit like that.
You start doing Tai Chi workouts because
exactly.
You heard they were good for men over 50.
Exactly. You start doing Tai Chi workouts for men over 50. And then you get then I think you get like a photo shoot on the beach, like where like your hair is kind of like blowing in the wind. It's kind of like you can like see the like sand in the background. Like you can almost like smell like the ocean air as you look at the photo. And then like that photo needs to be used in like a like New York Times article, I guess, or like maybe if you're Olivia Nuzzi, it could be Vanity Fair, but like, something like that on New York Times or Vanity Fair. And like the headline has to be like, she was problematic and she fucked up, but can the world forgive her? Like, be like, he knows that he made a mistake. Will they let him make a comeback? Like, does he deserve this rapist raped somebody? But does he deserve to have a career still? I
got to say, I look forward to Kevin Spacey in Vanity Fair. There's going to be the inevitable Kevin Spacey profile.
Him in Malibu with his hair blowing in the wind, and a sympathetic but questioning headline. A headline always has a question mark on the end of it, but ultimately it's sympathetic. Ultimately, they sent a photographer to take his photo. I
was going to say Kevin Spacey in the Democratic Republic of Congo, being photographed by Annie Leibovitz.
Holding a child soldier on his hip.
There's a child soldier sitting in his lap.
A child sitting in his lap, just period. They're like, where'd you find that child, Kevin? Doesn't matter.
He's my new friend.
Then it's just like, I guess they just return to celebrity life the same as before. Like after that article, like the article like boldly asks the question, like, can they be uncanceled? And then the answer is immediately yes.
Well, I mean, look at Louis C.K.
Right. He's like doing stuff now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like selling out shows at theaters. Like this is actually interesting because I think like in terms of like entertainment culture, he does not have the same status that he once did. Like he can't get television shows greenlit. He can't make movies, He's not getting acting jobs, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
But his stand-up is flourishing. Like he can go sell out a show at like the Beacon Theater or whatever. And the question I have is like, who are the people buying tickets to these shows? And like, how do they behave? Like, it feels like the kind of thing you would do, but you wouldn't tell people.
I feel like it's the kind of thing that like we wouldn't tell people. But I think that there's like a whole section of people who are like, specifically proud to be fans of these canceled people to like show that they're like anti-cancel culture. Like it's probably like MAGA-esque dudes, like just like in the audience, like the libs tried to cancel him. So like we like him now. And like he just has to embrace that audience because it's the only one that he has.
Does he like, this is the thing, because I haven't seen any of his post-cancellation comedy. Does he address the jerking off? Does he talk about it?
I don't know. That's a good question. So it'd kind of be weird either way, right? Like if he's talking about it, it's awkward. And then if he's not talking about it, it's just an elephant in the room.
What's interesting is that I was reading, there was an article in the New Yorker. There's been like multiple articles about his latest comedy special, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And like, I don't know. There's some pushback. Like, why are we profiling this guy? There's a lot of people who just want him to be gone.
Is it a recorded special or is it just touring?
I think it's just touring, but maybe he sells it on his website or something. Okay. I don't know. I have no fucking idea. But like basically, I think I remember reading that like his comedy has gotten more spiritual.
It's gotten more spiritual. There we go. Yep, he's going through that phase now. He's been going through the steps more slowly than a lot of people, I will say. I don't know when his Malibu for a year phase was, but clearly he already did it because now he's at the getting spiritual phase. So that means that he read Bret Easton Ellis, he got close to suicide, and now he's at the spiritual phase. Next is photo shoot on the beach.
But is his thing unforgivable? Because he didn't like physically assault anybody, but he didn't like touch the other people. He touched himself.
I would say it's a physical assault, despite not. I mean, maybe not legally. It's not battery, but I would say it's sexual assault.
Yeah, it's so weird.
It's weird. It's so
a weirdo thing to do.
And like my issue with it is like plenty of people have sexual proclivities that are way weirder than that and don't end up doing them non-consensually. I think a lack of consent is what he liked. And that is why I don't think that he deserves to be in the public ever again. Because also, it's not like he was like, doing this before he got famous and then stopped. Like he was using his fame to have access to women to do this. And so as far as I'm concerned, if someone's using their fame to have like access to women to assault them, then they should not have their fame anymore. But then again, saying somebody should or shouldn't be famous doesn't really do much for anything.
I wonder what the psychology of it is. I don't understand it. I'm sure there's like some explanation for what doing.
He gets off on the fear. He gets off on the women being afraid.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, that's what I mean. It's fucked up. Like him and Kevin Spacey could just be friends because that's like their whole fucking thing. They're fucking freaks. Like maybe Louis C.K. is going to become Jewish too. I don't know.
They're all going to convert.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's really the last few years have been like just some of the worst publicity for Jews that we've ever seen since maybe right before the Holocaust. I don't even know. Like it is not, doesn't feel good to be Jewish right now. It does not.
Olivia Nuzzi and Kevin Spacey live in Tel Aviv. She was a pop star. She had her song, what was it when she was a teenager? Yeah, she had her hit single Jailbait on MySpace. And she and Kevin Spacey will be in Tel Aviv. They'll also be performing live at the Acropolis and at Budokan.
They're going to be performing live at the 2026 Nova Festival on the border. In remembrance of the October 7th victims. There will be Apache helicopters.
It's grim.
It is grim. So, speaking of, let's see, what's a good transition here? Speaking of, I want to say canceled famous people, but she's definitely not canceled. Our next story is about Kim Kardashian. So, Kim Kardashian recently failed the bar exam for the third time, which, from what I understand, just from other lawyers, like it is hard to pass the bar, but like you should be passing it on your third time. Like you're just not really trying if you're not passing it on your third attempt. So she got a brain scan, which I guess is something that rich people do when they don't pass the bar 3 times. And on this brain scan, I guess it said that she had low brain activity and is blaming it on stress.
Like, did she ever have high brain activity?
I mean, I guess that's the question, right? It's like, was her brain activity really higher before this? Is there a scan that I can see?
Yeah, what does she have to be stressed about? She's got like all the money in the world. She's probably got good teachers teaching her the law. Yeah,
as much time as she needs. There's no fucking, like, she's not pressed to become a lawyer for money. Like, she can take as much time as she wants to take the bar exam.
Yeah, why the fuck is she even doing this anyway? Like, there's no point, right?
It feels like a stunt. Like, it feels like there was like a season of Keeping Up with the Kardashians where it was like a plot point, and now she's like stuck with it and can't get out of it.
It's like an ego exercise. It's her trying to carry on her father. Her father was an attorney, so she wants to like carry on his legacy, but also maybe to try to shed that she's like a ditz or something. It's like,
right.
It's like a Legally Blonde kind of narrative or something.
I think that's what it is. Like, I think she like wants people to believe that she's not stupid and that she's like, interested in things and like capable, and also that she's like doing good for the world. Like she's like her whole thing was like being like a criminal defense person, and like the only good thing maybe that she's ever done for the world is like going to Trump and getting some people's sentences commuted. But she didn't need to be a lawyer to do that. Like, I don't understand where being a lawyer would be like more helpful, even if she was trying to do like criminal justice stuff. Like, she's Kim Kardashian. Like, she can just go to Congress and talk if she wants to. Like, it feels like a stunt. Like, it feels like she's like trying to follow in Daddy's footsteps. Like, she wants her very own OJ to defend or something like that.
There's going to be plenty of options. I just for the record, I don't think she's stupid.
No, I think she's very, very smart. Like, I would say that like probably nobody in the Kardashian family is stupid, but certainly not Kris and Kim. Kris and Kim are incredibly smart, incredibly good at what they do. Evil as fuck. Like, not good people. I don't agree with the things that they do. I very much dislike them. But smart. Really fucking smart. Like, they took a sex tape and they turned it into like a fucking bajillion-dollar family. Like, Kim Kardashian I don't even believe this brain scan. I don't even think it's true. I think it's made up for the show. I don't think she has low brain activity. That's psychotic. She's Kim Kardashian.
Mira has low brain activity, but
yeah, but I don't complain about it. You don't see me using it as an excuse.
That's right, exactly. Let's get scanned. I think it's time for both of us to get scanned.
Yeah, it'll just show that I have low brain activity, yet I'm smarter than Kim. My personal conspiracy theory about this is that Kim is using this to soft launch a story where she gets a Neuralink implant and then she's able to pass the bar exam.
Wait, is that like the microchip, like Elon Musk's like brain microchip?
Yeah, like I think that, like, I don't think she's actually going to get the Neuralink implant, but I think that there's going to be a story of her getting the Neuralink implant, and then suddenly she passes the bar exam, and like, wow, the Neuralink implant is like so good for your brain. Everyone should get it.
Maybe that's coming. We keep talking about all this like elite plastic surgery and the Ozempic, and then eventually they're going to perfect these brain microchips. And you're going to be like 75 years old and you're going to have the cognitive ability of a superhuman and you're going to look 30. It's going to be nightmarish.
I mean, I'm already going to have the cognitive ability of a superhuman when I'm 70 years old due to my superhuman THC consumption. I think science has not really studied that level of THC consumption into old age yet. And so it could cause superhuman intelligence. And then also, I do the New York Times crossword every single day in order to stave off Alzheimer's because it is the worst fear that I have. So I'm going to be a genius.
Is that really your worst fear?
It is like, maybe not like my worst fear. Like Lou Gehrig's disease is up there in terms of my worst fears, but like it's close. Like I like would rather have anything happen to me than my brain deteriorate. Like I just like anything. Like I literally like do the crossword every day purely out of fear. I barely like crosswords. I do it out of fear.
Fascinating. I didn't know this about you.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I don't have like a ton of health fears. Like I've got like a couple, of health fears, but like one of the main ones is like my brain going. Like that's like getting older. Like I'm fine with like any aspect of getting older, even like my body falling apart, even though I would rather that not happen. Like it's just like my brain needs to stay.
Yeah, like have your wits about you.
Yeah, like I need to be able to like know what my name is and who's around me and like what the fuck is going on. Like that's I want to like go like my grandma style. Like my grandma like was like shit talking outfits until like a day before she died. Like she was saying like, no, I will not be calling Viva. Like Viva's a fucking maniac. Like, can you remember when she did blah, blah, like shit talking like friends of hers that are no longer her friends up until like the day that she died. That's me. I'm going to be shit talking until the day I die.
Damn.
Yeah, you should start doing crosswords, Brad. You're very concerned about your physical health, but what about your mental health?
That's a good point. Maybe listen, I'm very susceptible to any kind of health thing. So like I'm going to be doing Tai Chi and crosswords.
I mean, it is a literal scientific fact that it seriously lowers your chances of getting Alzheimer's if you do crosswords every day.
My dad has been doing them forever.
And how's his brain?
I mean, so far, so good.
My great-grandma did crosswords every single day, and she also, nothing wrong with her brain. And she lived until she was 95.
All right.
You know?
Okay.
So maybe you should be doing the New York Times crossword. I can give you my login.
I got to figure out my, how am I going to wedge this into my day? How long does it take you?
Well, if you're not as good at it, it can take you a really long time depending on the day. Because some days it's like Tuesday, I think is the easiest day. But for me, it takes like 20 minutes. Like for Sunday crosswords, maybe like 30 to 40 sometimes.
And do you, like, when do you do this? Like, what's your ritual?
In the morning, usually. I'll do it either in the morning or right before I go to sleep. But it's like, cause sometimes I'll like forget to do it and then I'll be going to sleep and I'll be like, oh, I didn't do the crossword yet. And then you have to do it before midnight.
You do it online?
Yeah. There's like an app on your phone you can get. It's got Sudoku. It's got the crosswords. It's got fucking that one where it's got connections. It's got all I play like most of the New York Times word games, honestly. It's like a video game where I can convince myself that it's doing something good for me. So I will not be getting a Neuralink implant due to my superhuman crossword abilities. So our last story of the day is about something called the Gotham Awards. Like, what the fuck are the Gotham Awards? They're just inventing shit to have red carpets now. Like, what is it, like Batman? Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I have no idea. I saw this too. There's like a bunch of red carpet shots, and it seems like they're trying to ramp up like a new award show. It's part of the cycle of awards, like New York Film Critics.
Right, it's like the first of award season.
Yeah, it's like I think it's kicking off award season.
It's so fucking, and like they really got like a lot of people going there. Like Rihanna was there, and she really doesn't go to red carpets a lot. Like she like skips like the Met Gala red carpet. Like she's like not fucking around. She's like, I've got 25 kids and I'm tired, and yet she's at this weird fucking thing. Like, okay, like just trying to figure out what the fuck kind of awards they're giving out. It says the Gothams provide early recognition and media attention for outstanding and groundbreaking voices in storytelling, inclusive of writers, directors, producers, and actors. It's just like another Academy Awards or like Golden Globes or whatever.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, the other like astonishing thing about this is that everybody looked like shit. Like, I don't even want to do a Brad's Fashion Corner because, like, everybody looked awful. It's just, like, across the board, it'd be the same review of everybody. Like, you look like shit. What the fuck are you wearing?
Yeah, I noticed that. Like, Chloe Sevigny looked like shit. She never looks like shit, but she...
No. And she looked, I've almost never seen an outfit so unflattering, maybe ever in my entire life. It was, like, look up Chloe Sevigny at the Gothams. Like, it's genuinely shocking.
Alec and Hilaria were there.
And she looked awful. Oh my God. It's like a weird prom dress from the 80s. Like her boobs looked great, but they always look great.
Her body is like, I mean, she's going to have so much work done before it's all said and done. It just feels like it's coming. Like
she's already had so much work done. Like so much.
She is not interested in being old at all.
You know, my mom is absolutely 100% convinced that Hilaria Baldwin wore a fake pregnant belly and actually had a surrogate. And, like, my mom being that convinced kind of actually also makes me convinced I think we should do a deep dive.
Like for my company?
No, like a deep dive. Like, we should do maybe you should do a Hilaria Baldwin class for your company. We do have a lot of information to share.
I just, every time because I follow Hilaria on Instagram, and because we've covered them so much, I've gotten like into the Baldwins, you know, and so I'm constantly seeing her videos, and she's like in her underwear doing like yoga, and she's
always in her underwear doing yoga. It's always skimpy outfits doing yoga. Like her desire, her like open desire to be famous is like, I don't want to say admirable, but like impressive. Like the lack of shame, like the lack of like any commentary by the public, like affecting her, it is kind of impressive.
Yeah, she definitely is like desirous of fame to a degree that kind of terrifies me.
It's terrifying. And like she wants it so bad that like it doesn't matter how many people tell her like we hate you, we don't like you, like you're annoying, you suck. Like she will just be like, okay, I suck. Like I'm gonna do a little dance on Instagram now.
And then this dress that she wore to the Gotham Awards was like a short, poofy dress. It showed her boobs, you know. Yeah,
like a sleeveless dress, like one of those sleeveless dresses that feels like, how is it even staying up? Like it must be like stapled to her tits or something like that. Like it like looks like very heavy.
Isn't it cold in New York? I mean, what are you doing?
True.
It's like a summer dress.
I mean, yeah, that's like a really good point that like all of the women on the red carpet who are wearing like sleeveless are literally dying.
Well, it's like the funny thing is that I saw a picture of Adam Sandler on the red carpet. He's for the first time ever, he's wearing a suit, and it feels like this is the one award show where Adam Sandler looked decent and everybody else dressed like Adam Sandler. Just look like complete shit.
It's like it's all just like a prank for Adam Sandler. Like they told him to dress well, and then everybody else just dressed like shit.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I don't know what's going on. It's like, but it's very rare that I would like flip through a bunch of red carpet photos and not find at least one dress that looked decent.
I mean, I was trying to find one single one, and like Chase Infinity looked okay. She looked fine. She was wearing a plain black dress and looked fine. That's the only one. Like I'm looking at the Hilaria Baldwin dress right now, and it like really literally looks like a Forever 21 closing sale like vomited on her.
I thought that Kate Hudson's dress was okay.
Yeah, she looked okay. It was not terrible. But like everybody else, like not just like bad, like terrible. Even the men look weird.
Yeah. I guess it's just the award show that doesn't matter. There should be an award show where celebrities intentionally try to look like shit.
I agree. There should be like a theme at the Met Gala. Like 1 year, the theme should just be like, try to look as bad as you possibly can. Like that would actually be genuinely entertaining. Like who would win that? You'd have to get a really good stylist to like make you look so bad that it's like shocking.
Yeah. I would be down. That would be the one Met Gala that I would be interested in.
I'd be so interested in that. And like, I would be so interested in being the person who dresses everybody. I feel like I could do a really, really good job. Like, I feel like you would have to have like a lot of like acid wash denim mixed with like tulle, you know, like a tulle. So like a lot of like patchwork and like different textures, different textiles. Yeah, no, I think it could be good. I think that should be like what launches the award season next year. Should be the Look Like Shit Festival.
So Oscars though are they're in February, so we've got like the cycle begins. We've got like a couple months before the Oscars.
Oh shit! I need to start sending threats to the Costume Designers Guild so that my grandma can get in the in memoriam.
Is that going to happen?
I mean, I'm going to start staging a one-woman protest outside the Costume Designers Guild with a big sign in my hand that says "Put Grandma in the in memoriam," and then.
You can bring River. You can bring River, and you can be like, "I'm creeping on you. I'm creeping on you from your window, and I'm going to make you scream like you're a little girl."
Then, like my grandma's like lifelong assistant, who's the president of the Costume Designers Guild, will come out and just be like, "Mira, what are you doing here? Like, why are you here every day? Like, you could just fucking call me. Like, this is ridiculous."
I feel like we should do an in memoriam segment on the podcast annually,
like for dead podcasters.
Yeah.
The issue is that podcasters never die because they don't leave the fucking house.
That's right. When's like I'm trying to think. Like influencers are dropping left and right, but when are we going to start seeing some dead podcasters?
Has a podcaster ever died? Podcasters never die.
That's it, folks. You're stuck with us.
That's it. And well, on that note, I think that actually is it, Brad.
Yeah, we're done. We did everything we came here to do.
And now we die. And we die for real. Bye-bye.